I've got to tell you this story. Been following Facebook, and this young lady pops up. We find out she's a musician on the Oregon coast. I do some management of musicians on the Oregon coast, and I have no idea who this woman is. I check the information on Facebook and find out dozens of my friends know who she is. So she's like a jewel that no one has seen, or I haven't seen. Lezlee Griffith, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm excellent, thank you.
You are from here, correct?
Yes, I am.
Were you born in Lincoln County?
I was born in Tillamook County.
Tillamook County, okay.
Yeah.
And you've lived in our area for how long?
On and off for 28 years.
28 years, okay.
Yep.
And you keep coming back, keep leaving and coming back?
Yes, I have done that quite a few times.
What brings you back?
Well, I have been living with my parents on the coast here,
Sure.
and I left college, actually, Portland State. I kind of got burnt out from what I was studying, came back here, and I've always worked in the restaurant industry, so I started pursuing that pretty intensely.
A lot of restaurants here, of course.
Absolutely.
Sure.
So I managed a couple bars in the area, and just through connections have met people and kind of revitalized my interest and love for music.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's interesting you make a point on that, is that, and we were talking about this off the air, and my listeners, most of my listeners who listen regularly know, for years when I was in the music industry full time, and I got out of the music industry for a while, bought a movie theater, moved up here, wanted to raise a daughter, and so music was important, but not as important. And something suddenly brought me back, and that was, to be honest, Haley Loren. When I met Haley Loren about 5.5 years ago, playing on the Oregon coast, playing down on 51st Street near Moe's, and getting a CD and just suddenly bringing me back to not only loving music even more, but realizing where my talents are. And when I listened to your music a couple days ago, it was similar. It was similar. It was one of those, you know, and that's one of the reasons, ladies and gentlemen, I brought her in. So musically, tell us, musically, when did you first get started in the music business? Or music, loving music, wanting to play music?
Well, actually, every night before we would go to bed when I was younger, my mom would have us sing songs, my sister and I.
Okay.
And she's a music teacher, actually.
Okay.
And so that is kind of just, I have pictures of myself playing the piano when I'm like a baby, just dilly-dallying around with music. It's always been in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely took piano lessons when I was younger. From my mother, actually, and had some recitals.
Was Mom a good teacher for you, or was it a little bit tougher than, because...
Her and I definitely had a great time, but we also had our little bouts.
I bet you. I bet you. I bet you.
Yeah, no, she's an excellent teacher, and I totally know that her and my dad have influenced my love for music, like, solely. But I definitely started playing in band when I was like in 5th grade. I played the flute. I was in band until I was 16, and it was awesome. We actually went to New York my freshman year in high school with the band, and we performed in a wonderful church, and we did some competition and stuff. So it's definitely always been in my life.
So you went from music and you went out of it, you got involved in other things. I mean, real life invaded, but now you're back into it. You're writing your own songs.
Yes.
You're composing,
Yes.
and so you're writing actual real music.
Indeed.
Oh wow, that's rare.
Yep.
That's great to hear. And you are now looking to go play out. Do you play solo, or do you have a combo you play with?
So I play solo right now. Yep.
Okay.
So I
You and
play
piano.
me and the piano.
Okay.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we're going to hear a song from her, from Lezlee, and she is wonderful. She just really is wonderful. Why don't you give us an introduction of the song we're about to play?
This song is called What Are You Afraid Of? And it's basically about achieving your dreams, you know, when you're looking in the mirror being like, what am I doing with my life? And it's like, well, what are you afraid of? Because you're the only one that can achieve your dreams, so go for it.
Pretty much. You're reminding yourself of what you need to do, right?
Absolutely.
Here on the Friday edition, Lezlee Griffith as AM 1400. All right.
these strings and free me of this endless pain.
Lezlee Griffith is magical, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely.
Christmas holiday, is that special for you? I mean, is that like a big time when you're growing up? Is that?
Yeah, we.
Do you have your family? You have a sister.
I do.
And do you have anybody else? Any other siblings?
I don't. Just
Okay.
just a little sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
You two get along?
Absolutely.
Okay. Did you not get along before?
I think we definitely had our weird time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Was she jealous of you?
Yeah, I think it probably was both ways.
Okay. She's very talented. We're going to play her stuff on this radio station, certainly on this radio show, and hopefully I get to work with her so we can do more things in the future and try and get some gigs. Are you planning to go back in the studio?
Absolutely.
Okay. Do we know when?
We don't know when.
Okay. And Jack Lee. Wow. I did not know Jack Lee was still around.
Yes, he is.
Favorite holiday tunes? Is there a song that is, I don't know, that comes on that you say, okay, it's the holidays. Do you have one?
You know, I have a.
Because your mom is a singer.
Right,
Yeah.
right, yeah. I actually love the GRP Christmas album. I probably grew up listening to that.
Are you
It's
kidding
my
me?
favorite. I don't know why, but there's something about it that makes me feel really happy
Oh my
about Christmas
goodness
time.
sakes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Tom Scott. Okay, we're gonna get to that. I wish you a happy Christmas. You have a gentleman who's here with us. You have to introduce him because he perhaps certainly has the coolest name in the studio. Even though Lezlee, I love the fact that you have a Z in your name.
Thank you.
But who's with you?
My very good friend Charles Wayne.
Now, not Bruce Wayne, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Wayne. Say hi to the audience.
Hello, everybody. How y'all
The
doing?
microphone is over on the other side.
Trying to videotape Lezlee right now, so it might be a little bit awkward.
Well, that's fine. So, he's going back over there. Then Lezlee with the Z, you will tell me that whatever video that you're doing right now, you're going to do a Kickstarter.
Absolutely.
So, and the goal of the Kickstarter is to do what?
It is to help me raise money to record my album that I have written in the past year and a half.
Good. Well, that's what we're going to work on. I wish you and your family. Are you spend Christmas with your family?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is your sister still in town?
She's in Portland.
She's in Portland, but she's going to come home for Christmas.
Yes, we're all going to be together.
All right. Well, you say hi to them from us. It's 43.7 degrees outside. Wrapping it up, we're on our final lap of the Friday edition.
She said, if I could fight your battles for you, you know I would. Instead, I'll give you strength of heart and mind. You can learn all the lessons, think you know all the answers. If you don't apply them, you're just wasting your time. What are you afraid of? Thoughts you never think of, dreams you never dream of. You keep holding yourself back. That won't get you anywhere. How you gonna get ahead? Don't let your fear control your life. Well, what's the point of living? All this monotony, the same old feeling perpetually, like something's missing inside of me. It's the same old thing, the same old thing.